Hello and welcome to the FUHSO Insiders podcast, your go-to source for all things FUHSO. I am Mantra and I'm excited to be your host for today's episode. My co-host here today is...
Hi, I'm Damari's Gifts and I'm excited. So we have a list of exciting stuff we want to discuss today, which will go in line with our exciting match between our dearest 200 level and 100 level. And then we're going to talk about our results. A lot of us had our results last week. And we're also going to talk about the water issues. Almighty FUHSO have said it again. We should be boiling our water. Don't know why yet. But we're going to discuss. And then we would really love if you drop your views and all. Leave a comment for us to hear how you feel about it. And we're going to talk about our light issues. You can see that most times we don't have light and they don't put on the generator. Even if you're doing CDB, you're not really, enjoying your school fees. 500k is a lot of money. So
alright, so we're talking about what has been happening throughout the week, and so what happened last week?
The timetable issue. They've been disrupting our academic timetable because of our new students, and it has been affecting our day. But we just hope that this new week we're entering into will actually follow just one timetable so that we know when we're having this and we're not having this.
Yeah, they have been switching timetables throughout the week. We have had 3 timetables. And this is basically for the 100 level set, mostly the set A and set B, because they are using one timetable, so which is supposed to be alternating day and evening classes between the sets, but it has not been so smooth for the sets.
And then for the 100 level B, we've noticed that the classes are not even, the hall is not even enough for them because they are more in number, and I think we should do something. We just hope for the best as time goes on.
And apart from the timetable, we have the results. The results came out this week on Tuesday. That is for Faculty of Science 200 level, and then the 100 level. The results of the 100 level medicine students came out first.
And they pasted our names.
They pasted
only matching number one. No.
They pasted the results with names, only written out there on the notice board in the academic building.
Then I feel like they did that because they wanted us to sit up. And then as medical students, I feel they just want to make you see, and then they make you that you sit up because somebody's going to recognize me and recognize my name, and it's not something that's secretive where your matric number just hides your identity. But if you have issues, it will show that okay, this person is not doing well, and if you are ashamed of it, you want to sit up and increase your ball game for this new semester.
Okay, don't you think it would kill people's confidence?
Well, I actually do it to actually kill people's confidence. But in life, sometimes you need to experience stuff like this to actually sit up.
Okay. So the results are out. Congratulations.
Congratulations to everybody actually. It's not special because we all did well. I saw the effort every single one of us were putting. The CDB, the study, everybody was just into it, and we saw how we were spaced. It was not as if we cheated and all this kind of stuff. We did our best and it was beautiful. Well, congratulations to all my mates. Really, really congratulations to everybody. No matter how your results was, we're all proud of ourselves. I'm proud of you too.
And whatever happens, just work harder this semester. Whether you did well or you didn't do well, you should still sit up, and the very best to everyone this semester. We wish you better results than the last semester. Moving on to the issue of water.
I can't remember, but I didn't even see this post. It was my roommates that was telling me about it.
I went to the hostel and I saw a notice. It was pasted on one of the tanks, and it's read that we should boil our water, even what we call pure water. That is the water that they sell in sachets. The water they bring to us and the water we buy from outside, we should boil them before we use them, except water that is NAFDAC approved, like most of the bottled water we get. So whether we are drinking, cooking, or even taking our baths, we said we should first boil the water and let it cool before we make use of them.
I feel like they did not consider the fact that kerosene is 820 naira from the filling station. Imagine we are getting from back market where we are getting 8,000 naira and so, and then the transportation from this bush that we are staying in down to civilization and other parts. It's not easy. So I
wonder who would buy a bag of sachet water and pour everything inside the pot, boil it.
And then we're going to put me in the keg or something. It will be easy, but then we not forcing.
But it's actually an issue because we all know how the water looks like here. It's not so easy to get water down here. Can't really trust the sources these sachet water companies are getting their water from. We don't even know where the school is getting their water for us from, but it doesn't really look so clean. So it is understandable that the student affairs want us to stay safe by boiling our water to kill some germs at least before we take them, especially the water we use for drinking and cooking.
No matter what, please just try to boil your cooking water as much as you can, and then your sachet water, make sure you try not to drink the ones that have taste, because sometimes when you buy it, you taste as if there's dust or sand inside. So those type of water, just stay away from them.
And the light in Utuku or Otada, we have not had stable power supply for a while.
Once we resume the semester, I don't know if they just decide to just make the second semester here. That semester was beautiful. We had when they call uninterrupted power supply. But now we just hope for the best.
Yeah. Alright, so we have Sam here for the sports segment. Welcome, Sam.
Thanks, boss. I'm happy to be here.
How are you doing?
Doing well, boss. Thank God. It was a very filled week. It's almost turning into a sports podcast at this point, but a lot of things to talk about. Today.
Yeah. So let's begin from the beginning of the week, or should I say the middle of the week. On Wednesday, there was a basketball match, between the FUHSO Giants and then the outsiders, the people that came from outside, the VIPs. So you were there at the game. What do you think about it?
It was a very, very interesting game. Of course, we got destroyed. It was a blowout, 59 to 30 points. It's not a fun scoreline, especially at this level. But it was very. I feel like if you did not have a horse in the race, the match was still very interesting to watch. There was a lot of action, a lot of free flowing pace. It was very physical, very mental too at some point, because there was a lot of action, defensive stealing going on. But it was a good game. If you look at it from an objective perspective, it was a good game.
Yeah, but like you said, the Giants were trashed. They were fed to the VIPs. Yeah, and we spoke with the coach of the VIPs, and they had some things to say.
Well, he was so.
First of all, I'm very angry that your school got to 30 points.
I don't want to call him smug because his team actually just destroyed us. But he was actually surprised. He said he was surprised that the Giants actually got to 30 points. And at that point, I was like, oh, he was angry. He said he was angry at his guys that he allowed the Giants to reach 30 points. We're not even supposed to get to that point. And that was just the cherry on top of disgrace of that day.
Top scorers for the FUHSO Giants were Mike and Akko, and they each had 8 points. Akko came off the bench and brought a spark to the game when we needed it. What do you think we would have done better? What do you think was our weak points? Why did you think we had that much 30-59?
Well, if you had watched the match, the main thing that killed us was turnovers. Losing the ball at just different points. We couldn't run the ball up the court. I think we calculated at the end of the game we had 31 turnovers. That's so high, especially for a team at this level. They were stripping the ball at almost every opportunity. The full court passes they were throwing, the Giants were throwing, were just not working out because the VIP would just steal the ball at every opportunity. They were more athletic than them at that point, and they had more of the defensive. Their defensive system was very strong at that point. So even for them to go full court press, it was not difficult for them. They were doing them man to man all across the pitch. So there was no space for the Giants to even pass the ball around or to move very freely onto the second half, where they had to come as a team, come and decide how they were going to move the ball well. And then they had more changes with the ball handlers, and that's when the turnovers actually went down. But in that first half, they were just killing them, and they scored so many points off turnovers. If you based on the statistics that we had, out of those 31 points, out of those 31 turnovers, half of them were turned into points immediately for the other team. And then the VIP also getting second chance opportunities so quick. They'll miss the ball, but our guys will not be able to get a rebound on time, and then they'll just try it again until they finally score. So they were so tenacious and they were so ready to do what it takes. And then I think the turnovers and allowing them to keep getting second chance opportunities were the main points that allowed VIP to get to those 59 points and demolish the Giants.
Okay. So moving on, there was a football match yesterday. Against the 200 level were playing against the 100 level B, the freshest in the school. We had goals coming in from Coco, like early in the game. We had Pius scoring 2 goals for the 200 level. We had Oche scoring the last goal for the 200 level. And the 100 level scored a goal. The goal came from Wisdom Albert. It was even supposed to be 5-1, but the fourth goal was an offside goal by Emi Bong, so they cancelled it.
4-1.
4-1, yeah, that's a very crazy score. I don't
Well, you can't. Okay, they got trashed too, but I think there's more of an excuse for them at this point because this is probably their first time actually ever playing together. That's for the 100 level B compared to the 200 level that have had 2 or 3 years of team building and exercising and fitness training. I think we spoke with some of the 100 level B players.
This was my expectation because this is the very first time 100 level B football players are playing with themselves. We've never done that before, so
they mentioned it like there was no teamwork, no chemistry between the players. They did not know anybody's strength, anybody's weakness, and then I think they don't even have a captain yet too. But their fitness levels were just low, and then the 200 level just took advantage. Like no mercy ever.
yeah. Like first half it was 2-0 straight up, and then second half.
Well, I think in football, even just 1 goal is a very big difference. And well, congrats to the 100 LB for being able to get 1 goal in their first game. I would say that, but there's a lot of work for them ahead if they want to challenge the 200 levels again. Because I think the 100 level A, what's our record against the 200 level? It's bad. I'm not going to mention it here, but it's bad. But I think they have a chance if they're able to work out the chinks in their squad. Figure out who's able to play, come for the aerobics training, the fitness training, and then
I'm training for the FUHSO football team. So
I was even hearing that there was a very good midfielder in their team that they had their eye on for the main FUHSO football team, but I wasn't able to get his name. So let's just keep our eye on that mystery 100 level B midfielder who played very well in the game. So despite the efforts of their team in losing the game so badly,
it's not surprising. I was speaking with someone last night, and the person was telling me how the 200 level actually have a lot of experience, you understand, with themselves. If you notice, the 100 level A had this issue, most of them don't come for training. They don't really know each other so well. Their players are not well coordinated, you understand? And same thing with this 100 level B. We can excuse them for the fact that this is their first match, you understand? They don't have so much experience with each other, you understand? And they actually played good. Their defense was alright, but they didn't have so much team spirit. And that's because they haven't really trained with each other so well. They don't know how they play. But the 200 level have been with each other. They are the oldest in the school. Elders, as they will say. The team spirit is just there.
Well, I feel like the 100 level B, they came with full force. But I want to quote what they said. They said something about them being children, and then the fact that they would show them that they are their elders or something like that. Yeah. And I feel like that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, that's the 200 level.
Yeah, that's the 200 level. But it was actually beautiful. The turnout from the 200 level students were wonderful. I feel like the 100 level students don't really come to show their love for their people. But the 200 level, they came out in their numbers. You didn't see the way the boys were hyped up. I was able to talk to one of them, and the way he was analyzing the game, he was talking with love for his team. The way you are proud of what they are doing. They encourage themselves. Their girls were there, their boys were there. They were just there in unity, hyping them up. And there's something about when you see your people coming out for you, they turn up for you. There's a way you play better. But this 100 level B, I think you should come out for your people whenever they are playing. Just come in your numbers and hype them up, cheer them on. It actually helped very, very well. But kudos to it on the level. They show them say elder will always be elder. Okay, so finally, very big congratulations to our 100 level B, who will be matriculating on Friday, I think. Yes, that's the 28th. Yeah. So congratulations to you people. Enjoy yourselves, your time, because it's it was a lifetime experience where you get matriculated into school. It's really beautiful. You wear the gown, the pride, the joy. It's something you can't really quantify, you can't really explain. So make sure you don't feel like I don't want to come because maybe I don't have clothes. I don't want to come because I feel like it's just too much for me. No matter what, even if you've done a degree before and it's the second time, or you're even in school before and you came back, just know that FUHSO's matriculation is very different. It's beautiful. It's lovely, and surely, I'm very sure you enjoy it. So no matter what, just have fun. Take pictures as much as you can. and make sure that you make memories, because the beauty about life is making memories. Like Omale said, make sure you keep the memories of every day of your life.
Don't forget to keep your environment clean. You understand? Practice good hygiene habits. It is important, it's paramount for your well-being and the well-being of others around you. Don't forget to follow us on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, dropping contents as hot gist as soon as the drop from an insider's perspective. Also remember, if you have any stories, student tips, presentations, performances, essays, articles, anything at all,
stuff like that, please just make sure, don't be shy, forward it to us.
Yes. So don't hesitate to send it to us. We are a platform that promotes expression. Like, we are trying to promote a sense of community, trying to create a platform for students to be able to express themselves. So that's what we do here.
And make sure, please follow us. We really need it. We really need you, and for us to grow as a family. Please show your love and show your support to the Insiders platform.
Yeah, and I think that's a wrap. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to stay curious, stay engaged, and stay creative. Thank you very much, Sam.
Always a pleasure, man.
Bye.
So we will come back again, and when we come back this time around, we are going to so much change history.
Wow. Please, can you say that again, so that we'll hold it accountable to you people. So just say it again.
Yes.
When you come
we
back
can
again.
so much change history that everybody will surprise. Like you know that type of vibes.
Yeah.
We
I
will.
understand.
Actually, that's just some little hype. But if we are to play next, we won't have this. Will I say amount? This level of defeat again.